Hello guys, this session we're going to be working with the muscles of the leg and the back. We have first the gluteal region, we have muscles of the thigh, we have muscles of the leg, and finally we're going to be recording the muscles of the back. Remember, this is your handout and we're going to be using these muscles for your lab practical. For the gluteal region, we're going to be working with the muscles of the back thigh. Remember, this is the gluteal region. This is the posterior bony part. As you can see here, some muscles, the gluteal region, and you have the sacrum here. You have the other coxal bone. This is the left one. This is a posterior view, and you can see here the femur, which is projected here. If we zoom out a little bit, we're going to see now other muscles from the posterior region of the thigh, and you can see better. This is the gluteal region and posterior region of the thigh. These muscles are really important to accomplish several functions, such as the extension and the abduction with abduction of the hip joint, and therefore they are quite useful for different things, including walking, standing in one leg, or just walking the stairs. Now, the gluteal muscle group contains 4 muscles, and they are the gluteus maximus, the gluteus medius, and the gluteus minimus, and besides them we have the tensor of fascia lata. This is another view for the gluteus maximus, which is the most important muscle for the extension of the hip. It is the largest and outermost of the 3 gluteal muscles and makes up a large part of the shape and appearance of each side of the hips, the buttocks. And its thick, fleshy mass in a quadrilateral shape forms the prominence of the buttocks. You have here the insertion and the origin, and this the innervation as well. In a deeper position, we have the gluteus medius, which is deeper than the maximus gluteus, and usually we use this one in order to inject in the thigh or the gluteus region an adult. The gluteus medius is a highly functional muscle that helps in the hip movement and shouldn't be confused with the gluteus maximus. It's deeper than the maximus. It is along the outer surface of the ilium near the pelvis, between the posterior and the medial gluteal lines. In this view, we have then the gluteus maximus, then the gluteus minimus, and the deepest one is going to be the gluteus minimus, which is this one. Watch the location. You can appreciate here it's beside the piriformis, and its function is going to be related with the movement of the hip as well. The gluteus minimus, it's a small triangular muscle located then deep into the posterior region of the hip, spanning from the gluteal surface of the ilium to proximal end into the femur. We have here the origin, the action, and again it's going to be for the abduction and internal movement of the thigh. We have here the innervation and the blood supply for this little muscle. Then in another view we have here the gluteus maximus, and you can see here some fibers of the gluteus maximus and here the gluteus medius. And finally you can see here gluteus maximum, which is the superficial one. Deeper than this is the gluteus medius, and finally we have the gluteus minimus.